I'm not looking for excuses, Trooper. I'm looking for results.
I will not allow that to happen, sir.
Results. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. There you go. Right. Shortly afterwards, hologram Palpatine appears. The time is coming. I'm just going to keep that. I'm just going to change that to just execute Order 66. I'm also going to change this to no clone trooper it would it be better yes my lord, or it will be done my lord? What do you think sounds better?
Well, I think having the troopers send that.
Well, no, because otherwise I'm gonna have like loads of voices of me saying yes, my lord, or it'll be done, my lord, over the top of each other.
I think that would work for like a rather dramatic effect.
Yeah, but the thing is, do you
lord.
think because Palpatine came up
Understood, sir.
Well, no, because if you think all of the clones in Revenge of the Sith during the Revenge of the Sith, they all either said it'll be done, my lord, or yes, my lord.
I'll go with understood, sir.
No, I'm just gonna put yes, my lord, like Cody did.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord. I might change it later. Right, then disappears. Trooper, kill the Jedi.
But you know, like how top when he turned on his commander, when he turned on the Jedi, I'd go for it. I'd go really dark at this point and have the whole thing about this suddenly locked on to kill their Jedi.
I personally think the term "kill the Jedi" is a bit like too obvious. Because anybody who watches it will know. That I just think that's a bit too.
Good. So.
Again, with that, it seems like that they are possessed, which they sort of were, but they weren't.
I mean, I know this is yours that you're producing, but if I was telling the story of Order 66 from a clone's perspective, I'd go with it being a really dark moment. I would go with the whole fact is that they don't want to do this, but they have no choice, and like have the whole thing like they suddenly turn, and I'd put some saddish music in here.
Yeah.
And I'd go for that real deep emotional rapport. But I mean, it's completely up to you.
I'll keep it there for the moment. I might change it. We'll see. I'll keep it there for the moment.
But I'm just saying how I would do it.
Yeah. Right. CR450 to Command Degrees. What is Luminar and Dudley's current location?
Yeah, or position.
Yeah, location. No answer, no answer.
I don't think that worked. I think that should be... I think that should be a continuation of that line. And then the trooper should ask, what do you think could have happened?
Right.
That's what I would go.
Okay.
And not like I said, it can be just that, and there's no answer. And he turns to the trooper, and the trooper, what do you think could have happened?
Right, so, clone, trooper, no. Oops, Daisy. So, no answer. What do you think could have happened? He would have been with Master Yoda when Order 66 was. He's with Master Yoda when Order 6 when the order was executed. So unless something has gone wrong, I don't know. That doesn't seem right somehow. This bit.
Hold on. He would have been with Master Yoda. He would have been with Master Yoda when we received the order.
Yeah.
So we must assume Master Yoda is still at large.
Yeah. I didn't actually think you'd be able to spell received properly. Right, you don't Master Yoda.
Not maybe.
Show changes, so we must assume that he is still at large. Because otherwise we've used the word Yoda twice. Right, I'll change that. He is still. Oh, Stacey. Yeah. We must assume he is still at large. Right, so what do you say we do now? We carry out our orders, destroy the MTTs, and don't let the droids reach the Venator. Our task then is to find and capture.
Find and kill. Actually, go with find and kill.
Find and kill Luminar and Duty. I am sure Commander Gree will contact us once he's done with Yoda.
General Luminar and Master Yoda. Shut up! Don't say it!
Right. Just memories, really.
Well, he wouldn't like to say he's got post-traumatic stress disorder, would he?
No, but he wouldn't exactly say that he's got memories either. He's a clone trooper.
Yeah, fine. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Reflecting. There we go. Yeah. Yes, just fine. Just reflecting. Well, let's just stop because we're approaching our target.
Show you guys. There's something I want to show you.
Right. Scene watches the troopers walk to the door and then cuts to a wide shot. There we go. Now if I come to what happened to the Republic after Order 66, I felt like all of what I fought to protect had all been destroyed with one action. The same action that all of my brothers throughout the galaxy followed, whether they liked it or not. Once we had finished with the droids, I went with the squad troopers to the platform where Commander Gree where Commander Gree was.
Where Commander Gree had been.
Yeah. Where Commander Gree only to find that both he and his second in command had been killed, with no sign of Yoda. We thought he might be killed, but to this day we still don't know for certain. See, this now...
No, he would know.
Yeah, we now need to change
No,
this.
he wouldn't know for certain, because the attempted assassination by Yoda was never publicised.
Yeah, but what happens? This is a contradiction of what's up here then, where is it? Because it says...
Hold on, we thought he had been killed.
Because up here it says we, after Master Yoda escaped.
Hold on. No sign of Yoda.
Right, first of all, my dear fellow.
I can't spell, you didn't.
Rumours. Coruscant. Since. There we go. There you go. Don't put like a ghost. I know, that's a bit of Star Wars that pisses you off. Yeah. Because it's not a ghost, it's a spirit. But he didn't actually disappear because he was alive for about 50 years after that.
Well, he just disappeared off, course. What do you mean 50 years?
Well, Return of the Jedi is about 50 years after...
No, it's not.
No.
How old is Luke Skywalker?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll put it to you this way. Galactic Empire only lasted 19 years.
Yeah, right. Don't know.
First Battle of Endor was... No, 24 years. Because there's about 5 years in the original trilogy. Between Yavin 4 and the end of the Clone Wars was 19 years.
Then Obi-Wan Kenobi aged horrifically.
He did because of the Tatooine sons.
Yeah. Right. Then he... Right. He'd been sighted on Coruscant. But... was never confirmed.
But was never confirmed dead. But that was never confirmed. This is going to be in a monologue afterwards as the status.
Yes.
I've got an idea.
I do want to take this bit out up here about Master Yoda escaping.
What do you mean?
Up here, up the top.
Where?
Up the top, page 2.
No, I think it works and it fits and it's a better way of going into the whole Kashyyyk story than what you had.
No, anyway.
There's scene watches the troopers walk through. Okay, it's a city where pans down to Dagobah where Master Yoda is sitting on a log, voicing over. The shot then changes to the Star Destroyer finding that
Bear in mind, this is just after the Battle of Hoth.
Well, the second Death Star was still under construction.
Yeah, that's the point. The first episode saw Darth Vader going to find a crystal, which would be the power source for the laser.
Exactly. So the second Death Star is still under construction.
But was it under construction on Endor? Was that its construction grounds? Oh, I didn't know that.
It was built at Endor. That's why it was sitting there.
I thought it had just been moved there, because that's where the Imperial base was. Yes, the Death Star can jump to hyperspace.
I know it can jump to hyperspace. Firstly, the first Death Star did move about because it was this top secret project. But after Alderaan, there was no point. And the Death Star was being built. The second Death Star was never completed, was it? So it was being built.
Yeah, I just assumed it had moved to Endor because there's a base on Endor. I don't know. That's what I thought.
Well, under that logic, you could have had it go to Iriadu and practically anywhere in the Outer Rim.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't actually specify where it had gone. Where the Star Destroyer was heading.
Nah, I think arriving at Endor with it being constructed kind of works.
Alright.
With the Star.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna have. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna have that because that would come into the third episode.
Well, isn't it good to bring it in to set up for the third episode? Because I think there needs to be that setup.
Yeah. Thinking of it.